Britches. If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany. In today's video, I'm giving you a Mother's Day gift guide. Now, I don't want anybody to feel like they have to go out and spend money because we need to appreciate the mothers every fucking day of the year. My mom says that. Every day's Mother's Day, and I believe that because we need to all show appreciation for the moms out there because... let's be real. Without them, we wouldn't be here. So I would love to hear all the people in the live chat. I see you Britches all coming in. I would love to see what your picks are, what you're eyeing, because I know I have a very strong mom base. So I would love to know, mothers, what is it out there that you would love for Mother's Day? But I just think Mother's Day, it's just one day that we could really show that appreciation for our moms. And I'm unfortunately going to be out of town for Mother's Day, so I'm not going to see any of my moms, which is very different. I feel like I at least am able to distribute flowers amongst them. So that's typically the route that I go for. I usually pick up like the hanging baskets because then they can appreciate them for more than like a week. You know, they appreciate them for the whole season. So I'm a big fan of supporting local businesses and just getting the hanging baskets. I go see them. I spend time with them. That's how I typically roll. But I know some people out there like to be extra bougie, and I have a lot of bougie shit, but then I'm gonna have like a variety of selections, because I'm like, listen, sometimes you just gotta leave them the fuck alone for a day, right? So we're gonna talk all about that today. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to thumbs it up or thumbs it down if you don't like it. If you're hate watching, I see you too. But guys, first things first, we're going to start with jewelry today because today's video is sponsored by Ana Luisa. Now, you guys have seen me partner with them before for my Valentine's Day eyeshadow palettes. I think I did like my top 10, but then I threw in some extras. But I have become such a big fan of Ana Luisa stuff because I think it's great quality for a good price. They do send me their things, like everything you see me wearing today was sent to me. But I'm over here like, listen, when I initially tried them, I was like, all right, I see them partnering with these brands, like with other, when I say brands, like are other influencers, if you will. So when I see them partnering, I'm like, all right, let me see what they have to offer. And they had sent me a few pairs of earrings for Valentine's Day. So you guys remember these little heart earrings? They sent me these ones, but this is how I treat my jewelry after it's in my collection. I have like a little tin that all of my jewelry lives in. And these Susanna medium earrings, they have become staples in my collection. You guys see me wear these all the time. I find that these work ideally in my first and in my second holes. But with these earrings today, they do cover the second hole. So I'm like, oh, these are a statement today, bitch. And I'm just like, these are so springy. They're so cute. So I really enjoy working with Ana Luisa because I think they make great quality products, like I said. And they're very conscious of being like environmentally friendly. They're a sustainable jewelry brand. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the pieces that I'm wearing today, but they do have a little Mother's Day sale going on right now. Up until May 5th for US or May 3rd, you get 15% off, and I'm pretty sure they'll guarantee that you receive the products in time for Mother's Day, because Mother's Day is like next week. It's like, what, next Sunday? It's coming up quick. So whenever you purchase from Ana Luisa, I like the fact that you get this minimal packaging. This is what I love because I'm ordering stuff all the time. And then, like, boxes like this add up so quick, it's ridiculous. So I like the fact that everything's recyclable. All your pieces come in these little, like, velvet bags. So I was sent 3 pieces this time. And it's like, everything is just, like, so conscious of the earth. And I just think it's just something that every little bit helps. You know what I'm saying? So each individual piece came in these little bags. So obviously I have 2 of the pieces on right now. Let me take this off really quick so you guys can actually see what we're working with today. So these are the, I'm not sure how to exactly pronounce it, but the earrings I'm wearing are the Kinoko marble blue enamel earrings. These are on sale for $56. They're so cute. I'm going to Miami in like 5 days. These are coming with me. I'm going to be living my best life on the beach. But I just thought these were so cute because I'm like, I love statement earrings. I typically love hoops or just really big earrings, but the only downfall with big earrings is they're usually heavy. These are not heavy at all. Like, I could wear these all day. So whenever I'm shopping for bigger earrings, that's always something I'm like, all right, am I going to have to take them out in like an hour? Nope. These they're so nice. And then the necklace that I'm wearing right now is the Atom Bold curb chain. Now this is typically like too close for my liking because I have a more like thick neck. So this is 16 inches. It's on sale for 76 bucks. But their pricing ranges from, I think, like $39 up to, I think the highest price I've seen was like maybe $130. So for high quality items, I do think you're getting great quality. Like, this stuff looks expensive. Like, you look at me, you're like, ooh, she's spency, she extra, she bougie. And that's what I like. I like stuff that doesn't cost a ton of money, especially with earrings, because they always fall out. You guys have seen it in my lives. They literally fall out my ears all the time. So I'm like, they look expensive, but it's not gonna hurt too badly if I lose it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm traveling and stuff. And then the third piece that I got, so this is how you typically see everything. I'll do close-ups too so you guys can see what everything actually looks like. But the third piece I got, like, this is more of my speed because it's longer, because I have such a, she sits a lot lower. And then the little details, this is what I love about Ana Luisa, is they produce enough but not too much. So it's like, it almost feels like an exclusive with them, because I think it's these earrings, one of these products, but I'm pretty sure it was the earrings. It says it's on like the last call. So they don't produce like an insanely high amount of each product, just so it's not like everybody has it. You know what I'm saying? So a little close up on the earrings, right? They're so cute. It's just got a little like marble type design. I'm trying to focus, but since it's white, it's probably going to flash a little bit. But then a little close up on the necklace. This is what I'm saying. Like, with this style, it's a little bit too tight for me. But it's like, as long as I pull it up a little bit, she fits good. And then the Figaro, I'm just like, what a better way. Like, you know what? I think jewelry's always a good idea. But especially, I don't know, it's just, I think Mother's Day, especially like with custom pieces and stuff like that for moms, I just think you can't go wrong with jewelry really anytime. But that's where I was just like, listen, I think Ana Luisa has such great quality products, and you guys see me wear them all the time, so clearly I love their products. So thank you to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. And thank you guys for bearing with me. But I can't, like, that's like one of the first things. Whenever I'm shopping for somebody, I'm like, jewelry. Immediately jewelry. Am I the only one that does that? Because you can't go wrong with jewelry, right? But next thing, because typically, guys, I'm sure if you're a follower or subscriber of mine, you know, typically we talk about makeup, hair care, skin care, the beauty items. We're going to talk about far beyond that today. We're going to talk about lifestyle. I wanted to talk primarily about like products that I can't live without. So one product that I cannot live without, and it's not going to break the bank. Alcohol, baby! If you want to just spoil your mom or a mother in your life, and you want to show that appreciation, and you want to just give her a day off, you can't go wrong with some alcohol. Hey guys, it's been so long since I've drank wine. Oh my god, I've been drinking nothing but like Trulies and hard seltzers. Yikes. But it's like, all right, a bottle of wine. This bottle, it's Montezuma Winery Fat Frog Red. I love Montezuma Winery. I don't think you can get them like worldwide. I'm in upstate New York, so this is like a Finger Lakes winery. One of the best red wines. It's a sweet wine though, but you can't go wrong. Like, bottle of vodka, bottle of champagne, mimosas all day. Like, who doesn't want bottomless mimosas on Mother's Day? That's the type of Mother's Day I'm talking about. You can't go wrong. So let me take a sip of my wine. I'm coming through for you guys with the price points today, all right? Because, like I said, we're going to have a wide variety of prices. So, alcohol, I just think that's one thing that I'm like, you can't go wrong with it. Okay. Let's go to skincare. I'm going to bounce all around. Let's do some skincare. There was 3 brands that came to mind for me when I was like, all right, if I'm shopping for a mother, because I want to buy something that it's like, I want something that somebody would have like a harder time spending their own money on, and then a product that would really be either like a game changer or something that it's just like, it just makes you feel a little bit extra special. You know what I'm saying? So the first brand, obviously, guys, obviously I'm going to say, let's shop Tatcha, because first of all, the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream is bae. But there's these 2 gift sets, and Tatcha has quick shipping. That's one thing, too, that I was really mindful of. I'm like, all right, I want to recommend brands that you're most likely going to get it in time. I don't know if all these brands you will, but you have a higher like probability that you probably will get it. So Tatcha, I usually get my shipments from them super, super quick, but they have all these like Mother's Day sets, or they have, if you spend over a certain amount, you get like an eye cream. You get 2 extra free products. I think it was if you spend over $150. It was the code SILK21. Let me pull it up for you guys just so you could see it, because I'm like, yep, this is something I can get down with it. The Silk Treasures Duo. So you get the SPF and, a mini size of the Silk Cream. The Silk Cream's not my favorite, but if you're spending $150, like, it's a free product, why not, right? So if I were to recommend any set, though, I would strongly recommend, because y'all know Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream is bae for me, the Dewy Nourishing Set. It's $95. You get the rice wash, the essence, which I've heard recently they reformulated, and then a full size of the Dewy Skin Cream. This is the biggest size, like the value size. So it's smaller than this one, but that's the one that you could typically get. Like, it was the full size for the longest time. This would be the set that I would strongly recommend, because I love the rice wash and I love the Dewy Skin Cream, like, more than life. Because it's been seriously such a game changer for my skin. And it's just one of those brands. It's a more high ticket price point, and it's truly spectacular, from the scent, for like just everything about Tatcha. And I love the fact that they gear towards like oily skin, dry skin, combo skin. Like, I feel like it's almost like dummy proof to shop for them. I have more combo. I'm like oily on my T-zone, dry on the outer perimeters, but I do lean more normal. But in the summertime, I'm starting to get a little bit more oily, but I could still use the Dewy Skin Cream. I can't recommend this brand enough. I'm talking about them all the time for a damn good reason. Guys, let me know to your feedback. I turned off my lights today on the shelves. I think I like how this looks better, because it doesn't like wash me out. But let me know if you guys liked it better, like yesterday with those lights on back there, like the strip lights. Let me know your feedback. But Tatcha was one brand I'm like, all right, if you're gonna do it, that's the brand that I'm going for. Next brand that I wanted to mention, I got this from Mo and Venice's video the other day, because I am such a fan of LOccitane, the almond line. Venice mentioned the almond shower oil the other day, and I was like, oh my god, this is luxury. This is one of those brands that I feel like if you're not like super into skincare, you would probably never spend the money on this stuff, but it's spectacular. Like, I just want to drink this. It smells so good. I love the way that this smells, and it just comes down to the experience for me. So I love the supple skin oil, but I saw that this little almond collection set on the L'Occitane website, it's got the almond shower oil in it. So the almond shower oil is basically like a body wash, but it's an oil base, but it's not going to leave your shower like all slip and slidey. It smells spectacular, but it's a whole ass experience. Like, you put it on and it's an oil, but then it gets all sudsy. And then you get out the shower and you spray this on, and it's a game changer. This is one of those products that I'm like, if you want someone to feel so extra and so just in their own moment, like they're living their best life, it's so good. The almond shower oil and the supple skin oil. I really like, what's the name of it? It's like the Immortelle. I'm going to search it really quick on here, because I wanted to show you this one too, because I used this one so long ago, and it's so expensive. Their hand cream is also fantastic. This is like another one. Same with alcohol. You can't go wrong. Same with jewelry. You can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? How many times am I going to say, you know what I'm saying? Let me take this off the screen really quick, because I want to show this line. It's like the Divine. I want to say, actually, that might be what it's called. It's an anti-aging. This is what it is. The Immortelle Divine Cream. This is so expensive, but it's so spectacular. I used this so long ago, and it's one that I'm like, I just can't bring myself to spend $110 on a moisturizer again. But the scent of it is divine. It's so good. So L'Occitane is another one of those brands I'm like, if you want somebody to feel extra special with their skincare, L'Occitane's where it's at. And then I can't leave out this brand because this is one of my mom's favorites. So obviously it's going to be more fitting. And I had to mention Fresh because my mom fucking loves the Fresh eye cream. Like with her whole life. She's like, nothing else compares to it. Excuse me, how dare you disrespect Tatcha like that? I've never tried that one before, but she loves this one. And I saw they have this little free gift with a mini rose cream if you spend $125. So I'm pretty sure that they'll do like the, if you order it now type thing, you'll get it by Mother's Day. So oh my God, they have this one product. It is so bomb. I've talked about it in recommendations videos. I was gonna buy it again during the VIB sale, and I passed on it because I picked up another toner instead. I'm pulling it up for you guys really quick. I should have been more prepared on this one, but I was like, do I need to mention it? Because the main reason I wanted to mention this today was because my mom loves this eye cream. But it's the Rose Deep Hydration Oil Infused Serum. This just feels so softening on my skin. I am still at the point, I'm like, all right, the one I'm using is the Laneige. I forget what it's even called. It's like a super popular toner by Laneige. It cannot, look at my Rakutens popping up on the side. It cannot touch this one. This one for me and my skin, I'm just like, it gives you that oil, so it gives you the hydration, but it's not too much. Like, it's not going to make your skin look oily. At least it doesn't for me. If you have more oily skin, you will probably not want to try this one. But if you have more dry skin, it's so good. And I just feel like Fresh has products that are like staples for people. And it's another one of those brands. It's like the scent just puts you in like a different headspace. Like, I don't know. For me and my skincare, the scent really does matter. I know a lot of people don't really love fragrances in their skincare, but like Tatcha, one of my favorite things about Tatcha is the way that it smells. LOccitane, same thing. Like, it's a whole ass experience. And Fresh has that same vibe because everything smells super fresh. Like, this oil infused serum, it smells like a fresh bouquet of roses. So I don't think it's going to be for everybody, but man, oh man, is it fucking bomb. If you have not tried that yet, I strongly recommend it. I'm still over here like, I should have bought another one. All right, so that was all that I had for skincare. Those are the 3 brands that I'm like, all right, if you're going to shop skincare, those would be the ones. Let's talk fragrance real quick, and I'm sure this is no surprise to anybody, but I had to pull out the Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. I would recommend this one. I would recommend the full size because I love this, but my favorite thing about this is I feel like it's very universal because it has such a light, like, sexy but not too sexy. It's very universal for like a bunch of different ages. Like, I think like teenagers could use you know what, it could go from like teenagers to grandmothers. Like, that's where I feel like it's safe for everybody because it has such a light scent to it, but it has like the perfect amount of like sweetness to it from the marshmallow. But here's where I'm like, this is the one that I would get, is because it's expensive. And I feel like now it's starting to get, like, the hype, but because I had never heard of this before. Charlotte Holdcroft is fully responsible for this one, but I'm like, it's just spectacular, and it reminds me of, like, you know how everybody buys, like, the Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb? This gives me, like, the same vibe, but it's totally different, if that makes any sense. Like, this would, I think, smell so different on everybody. And that's how I feel about Flower Bomb. I think a wide variety of people could use it, but it smells so different on a bunch of different people. So I'm like, this would be the one that I would get if I had somebody in my life that was like, okay, I want a fragrance. I have to mention, like, this is Bay. The Bulgari Omnia Coral. It's just so sexy. I've talked about this so many times. I'm not going to say any more about it, but I'm like, those are my 2, like, they're my top 2 right now. I can't. This is unnecessary calling me out. Shocker. I know, y'all weren't expecting that, were ya? Oh my God. I knew it. I'm like, these bitches are going to kill my ass. All right, let's go. I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to wait for makeup. We'll come back to makeup. Let's talk about some electronics, because I'm an electronic bitch. I love finding, like, just shit that I can't live without, right? These are gonna be expensive. Full warning for you guys. I love my Apple Watch. I don't use it all the time, But my favorite like time to use this is, I like this for exercise, but I also use this every single time I'm filming a wedding. I love it because it's something so simple and it's so basic, but this is, I'm going to tell you right here exactly why I love it, because it usually becomes a shit show on the day of a wedding between like photographers, videographers, DJs, like everybody's trying to get a hold of each other. Everybody's trying to keep track of each other. So we're like texting, like we're trying to, if we're not together, we're trying to keep each other like, hey, this is what's going on if we do split up. I just love being able to hold my camera and just go like this, and it lights up for me. Game changer. Or if we're filming something and I'm like, shit, what time is it? I just turn my wrist and it lights up for me, and I don't have to like read an analog clock. Right? Analog, that's the one that is actually like, it looks like a clock, right? Or is analog where it actually shows you the time? You get it, whatever. We're going to bypass over that in case I said the wrong one. But you get what I'm saying. I don't do really anything else with it aside from workout and film weddings. I just think it's become a staple for me though, because when I don't have this, or if I forget it before a wedding, I'm like, God dang it, my life is just so much more difficult. I gotta either pull my phone out of my pocket, because it's just one of those things where I'm like, hey, do you know what time it is? Because that's the biggest thing. I'm always trying to keep track of what time it is. So that one for me, it's like, if you have a working mother in your life, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. I saw two recently on TikTok. They have like eye tags. Like you could put it on your keychain and you could like track whatever you have your tag linked to. I need to check into that because I'm like, I need that. Oh, yes, Cat. Cat, ping your phone when you lose it. Talk to text, big secret agent. I know you're like, breaker. But yes, if you lose your phone, you have this little feature on here. I always do this wrong. I'm like, all right, let's click all the buttons to see which one is the right thing that I need right now. Okay, I'm failing really hard. So you've got this little button here and it'll make your phone ring. If you lose your phone. Can't tell you how many times that's come in handy for me. I cannot be without a damn Apple Watch now. Now that I have one, because I was like, all right, I only got it because I think we bought a computer. Or no, we got new phones. We got new phones and they're like, oh, do you wanna add on the Apple Watch for that? I'm like, fuck it. Like, put it on my tab. What's one more thing at this point? Mo, bring on the tech. All right, let's talk about some headphones real quick because as you guys just heard, I am a wedding videographer. I always have headphones. Always. I feel like I can't get away from these. Even when I do live streams with other creators, we're usually using like AirPods or something like that because you could use these as a microphone. You see a lot of people film videos now and they put their headphones in their ear. A lot of people use these as their microphone. So if you're a creator and you've got some of these, you could use these as your microphone if you want. But I love these. But I love the originals as well, but these have the noise, like the noise canceling. If you're shopping for a mom, get her the noise canceling. It's worth the extra money so she can't hear your ass when you're yelling at her. You're welcome. Next thing, you're going to see how much I love these because these are my editing headphones. Yes, I'm extra and I have different headphones for different things. But I need new ones. These are my Beats. Shannon got me these years ago. Look at how extra. I will say though, like if you come in my room and I'm in an editing, I look like this. So I could hear the TV. Because I like to like edit and watch stuff at the same time. It's like a thing. So I always have them like this because these have the noise canceling as well. But I will say, I don't love these like this size because it pushes on my ears, and I have tiny ears. I would say the bigger ones are more worth it. But Beats by Dre, man. To me, they're worth the hype. I love these damn things. It is always different, though, like editing through headphones versus, like, listening on a computer. Even, like, listening through two separate headphones. But I'm like, all right, if I'm working out, like, if you have a fitness lover, I would go with these. But I still, like, I've worked out in these as well before, too. People look at me like, really? But you know what? Let me live my best life and don't fucking judge me. How about that? Yes! See, Monos. Yup. You can actually just purchase the pads. Well, shit. I didn't know that. This is hilarious. You look like my son while he's gaming. It's just a thing, because it's like, I like to still hear things that are going on, but I feel like a lot of moms are like, no, just give me all the noise canceling. That's what they want. They want to be left alone, damn it. So that's what I have for my tech stuff. Now, this is if you want to go really extra. Like, this is one more. If you have somebody like me that loves techie shit, you can't go wrong with an Apple computer. Just saying. They're hella expensive, but they're worth every single penny. The last one that I got, I feel like my lash is falling off. The last one, this is the one that I currently have. It is like the biggest MacBook Pro you can get, because I need something like that for the work that I do. But it's like, it's worth every single penny, because with the amount of time that it saves between editing, the whole YouTube process, like if you have a creator in your life, like I really hope that I'm getting like a bunch of y'all's mans up on here and be like, this is what you should get the people that watch my stuff. Because I'm like, I feel like even if you have somebody that wants to start a channel, like a ring light, a camera, a computer, like these are just things, it's like, if you really want to spoil and go extra and really come through, this is like a perfect opportunity to get it. But you don't, I mean, not everybody has to go crazy like spending money on Mother's Day, because you could just get it because it's a Tuesday. I like the sound of that. Like, just get it because it's a Tuesday or a Sunday. Don't get it just because it's Mother's Day. Just come in one day with a, brand new laptop for your woman. Fuck it. All right, next one. This is another one. I'm just like, I can't live without these. Bath & Body Works candles. This one in particular, Fresh Cut Lilacs for the spring, is everything. This is the one I have currently burning throughout my whole house because it just smells like fresh cut lilacs. They're so basic and you can't go wrong. I cannot be without my Bath & Body Works candles. I did see other people mentioning extra bougie candles, which I also would recommend, but these are the ones that I always go for. Bath & Body Works, they're usually like buy two, get two free, or buy one, get one free, or like $12 a piece. Never, ever, ever pay full price for a Bath & Body Works candle. But you can't go wrong with a candle. You just can't. So I strongly recommend Bath & Body Works candles. And it's just a nice little thing. It's just one of those things. All right, let's go to makeup, because that's probably what majority of you guys want to hear. They're like, all right, we don't care about any of this shit. Just talk about makeup. I forgot one skincare. We'll do this then, makeup. The Foreo, Luna Mini 2, the Luna Mini 3. Whatever number is out right now, this is one of those skincare items. It's just expensive, so you probably don't want to pay for it yourself, but it just elevates your skincare to a whole nother level, and it just makes the whole experience just extra. That's all. I've mentioned that in previous recommendations. Like, I don't want to repeat myself too much, but if you know, you know. Yes, Monica, the 3-wick. The 3-wicks are the bomb. I still like the single wick too. I think the single wicks are on sale today for like $7. I think. I feel like we all do. We're not judging. It's okay. Let me take a sip of my wine really quick. You should try the Forever. I know. They would be a nice Mother's Day gift as well. Mm-hmm. Yup. It's so good. Yeah, single wicks are on sale today. See, if you're watching this video, you need to be watching the live chat, because they're all agreeing with me. Like, yes, the Foreo is amazing. Yup. 100% agree. All right, makeup. We're going bougie, okay? I don't really have a ton of makeup because I'm like, I don't know. Like, I think I would just be like very brand specific. Like, I would only buy like certain brands. So I pulled out a few items that I'm like, all right, if I'm buying something for a mom, this is what I'm buying. I'm going to first go to Selfridges. And I'm going extra because people look at these and just laugh at the price. But I'm like, listen, if you want to earn extra points for Mother's Day, you're going to get those Hermes blushes. And then if you want to go even harder, you're going to get that Hermes blush brush with it. Because these, I'm wearing the shade Rose Blush today. I have that over the Melt Cosmetics Cream Blush. I have to link everything below if you guys want. I'm wearing the shade Sandy Cheeks, but then I have Rose Blush on top. I think Rose Pomade I have used like twice. Rose Blush, I think I've used every single time I've done my makeup since I got these, minus the Chantecaille blush. Rose Blush is winning for me, but I'm like, I want more of these. I just think this formula is so beautiful. And I think, like, whenever I think of moms, I'm like, all right, what's makeup that I would recommend for more mature skin? Right? It's no secret. If you're a mom, you're more likely a little bit older. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's where I'm going to come through for you and be like, listen, these are the products that are going to just look natural, but they're going to look smoothing. They're going to look flattering. They're going to do everything in your favor. You're all welcome. So these are the blushes that I'm like, if you want nothing accentuated, if you want like a slight sheen to your cheek, but not too much, not glittery, these are beautiful. Like, I fucking love them. You guys saw it. If you want to see more, check out the video that I did. But I would recommend this brush with those simply because I think they apply so much better with this because it's like the perfect amount of density. I don't know, it's like they just apply so much more pigmented, but it's not overly pigmented. It's still a very buildable formula, but it truly, like, I was like, all right, is this worth like 90 bucks? At first I was like, no. Like, when you feel it, you're like, it's not really that soft, but it's like, I get it now. When you use it with those blushes, you get it. And you're gonna earn super extra points going for Hermes. And I would highly recommend shopping at Selfridges because you get that shit quick. They ship so quick. Now, I'm sure y'all know this is coming if you've been watching my videos, but I cannot not recommend the Chantecaille blurring powder. There's 2 shades now. I can't stop using this. This, I'm pretty sure, changed my entire life. Because if you didn't see my initial video on this, just stop right here and go click over there. And then you can come back. Because I'm telling you, this is so smoothing. I have never seen my skin so blurred and imperfected in my entire life. Like, I thought the Ambient Infinity powder was incredible. I need to use that powder exactly like I use this one with like the same brush. But I'm like, I have never been so shook by a makeup product in my entire life. I got asked today if I'm going to get the deeper version for a bronzer. I'm like, all right, I need to chill on bronzers for a minute. But I do want to try it because it's hard to tell by the pictures because I'm like, it doesn't really look that dark. But I'm going to stay tuned for reviews because I know a lot of people have videos coming. But I have the shade Light Medium. And any makeup lover that's a mom would probably shit with this because it's like $84. It's expensive. It's one of those products you're like, I don't want to spend that much money on a fucking powder. Like, who wants to do that? It's worth every penny and I regret absolutely nothing. That's all I'm saying. All right, I would also highly recommend, all of these were sent to me by a darling subscriber of mine, and I'm like, why did you do this to me? Because now I want all of them. These Chanel liquid lipsticks, these are the La Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue Gloss. Oh my god, I can't even, like, especially this shade. I just got sent this one, and I'm like, that is spring in a lip product, but these are liquid lipsticks, but then they have a gloss on the other side. I keep saying it. I'm like, this is a bridal liquid lipstick. So it's just a clear gloss on the other side. So you apply the liquid lipstick, and then you apply the gloss on top after it dries. These do not budge. They do not budge all fucking day. They're so flattering. They're so comfortable. But it's almost like a liquid lipstick stain, because it's such like a comfortable formula. I don't know. There's like some sort of magic in these, and I can't get enough, and I want every single one of them, and it's all Judy's fault. Thanks a lot, Judy. I don't know if she's here right now, but she's hooking me up with some Chanel, and I am living my best life. I was also going to recommend the blush duo from Chanel, but it's currently sold out. Because that blush duo is everything. everything, and it's so expensive, but it's so beautiful. I'm gonna pull it out in case it comes back in stock. Chanel's another company. They ship very quickly, so I've been thoroughly impressed with my purchases from Chanel. Where is it? Why is it? Oh, it's literally right in front of my face. You know what's another good one? The Chanel highlighter, the one that I just picked up. So this is the Fleurs Printemps Duo Blush. It's everything. It's everything. It's so beautiful. I can't. And it's like a matte, but it's not really a matte. And then it's got the luminous finish blush in there too. It's perfection. Perfection. And then, let me try to find the highlighter. That should be right on top too, but it's lost in the drawer. I can't. I'll be looking for it way too long. The newer highlighter that came out, it's like the golden highlighter. That's also beautiful. You can't go wrong with some Chanel. You just can't. And it's extra. It's bougie. It's luxury. We love this for us. And then, I think, honestly, if I was to tell anybody, like, if you're going to shop a brand, like, a brand, you gotta go with Dior. First of all, look at this box that you're going to get. The presentation of it all. But Dior came out with these Mother's Day lipsticks, and I'm like, oh, bitch. These are so cute. So I picked up one shade. I picked up the satin formula. This is what's on my lips right now. It's so beautiful. But if you get the fragrances, I saw these in Macy's. Macy's has their friends and family sale going on right now, so I think it's 15% off beauty. The fragrances come in this box as well. Just saying. But these lipsticks, what are these called? The Rouge Dior. I have the shade 458 Paris. It's the satin formula. So there's satins, metallics, and mattes. Oh my god. It's going to be more of like a buildable formula. Again, it's what's on my lips right now. But this, I'm going to click on the picture just so you guys could see it. I was going to zoom, but you probably won't be able to see it as good as in a picture. These just look so beautiful. And it's just like, it's that extra added touch, man. And it's for Mother's Day. Like, who doesn't love that? And the overall aesthetic, the whole experience through Dior. If you're shopping Dior, shop through their website. I'm wearing the Air Flash foundation today, if anybody's wondering. Highly recommend if you're looking for a foundation. But I figure, like, there's certain products that I'm like, all right. I feel like they're probably not something you would get for Mother's Day, but I think, like, blushes, even, like, this powder, because it's, like, so many people love that shit. I was going to mention, I'm going to throw this in, but I'm not sure of the claims. But I want to mention this because I'm like, all right. I think of my mother. I think of my mom with this one because she wears no makeup. Where I got this, like, love for makeup, I have no idea. But, oh, yes, if you engrave, more companies need to do that. Oh, I work for Macy's and Dior always does engraving for free on the weekends. Well, shit, Run Don't Walk this weekend in store. Thank you for that. I wanted to mention this because, like I said, my mom, she wears no makeup except for mascara. She wears mascara every single day. Now, I have not tried this long enough to know, but I've heard amazing things about this, and I have it. But I just have to dedicate myself to only using this one, and I have yet to do it. But this Chantecaille, the Faux Cils Longest Lash Mascara. This is like $74. But supposedly, it's going to make your lashes grow. Whether it does that or not, I'm not really sure. But this is where I'm like, my mom would never, ever pay that much for mascara. This would be the perfect time to get it for her. Hopefully she's not watching this video. Because I'm telling you, she wears mascara every single day. Her favorite is the Better Than Sex mascara. I have 2 mascaras sitting there with her name on it right now. But I'm like, all right, this would be the time to get a mascara lover. Because I feel like that's like the makeup product that everybody wears. Like, right? I don't know. See, Mo is the one. She's like, oh, it's so good. Mo says this is bomb. But that's where I just immediately thought of my mother. I'm like, she would never, ever buy it. That is the type of shit that yes, this would be at the perfect time to get it for her. Now this next one, typically I show this in my videos, but I'm just going to show you the screen today because it always blows out my screen because it's white. So this is on the topic of like lifestyle, but it's something, now that I have it, I cannot live without it. If you have purchased one of these, please let us know in the chat what you think of it. The Sleep Crown. This has changed my fucking life. If you have a mother in your life that works overnights and has difficulty sleeping, I'm so sensitive to like light and sound when I'm sleeping during the day. I have blackout curtains and the light will still wake me up because it'll like peep through. This Sleep Crown, and they have body pillows, they've got travel sleep crowns. I need everything because there's something so special about like the texture of the pillow itself, but then it's like the filling of it. I don't even Shannon, he loves it. He uses it every fucking night. I use it every night. And it's not even like, even if I'm not using it over my face, because if I'm on day shifts, I don't usually need to put it on my face. I even love sleeping with this fucking thing because it's just the texture of the pillow. It's something that's so expensive. And you're like, there's no way that this is worth the money. It's changed my fucking life. It's made me sleep so much better. Even if I'm like tossing and turning and I'm like, all right, I really need to fall asleep. If I put this over my face, because it goes over just like right here and then it kind of like goes right around your mouth so you could actually still breathe. So it goes over your face and then it covers your ears so it minimizes the sound as well. I'm going to see if they have a picture if I click on this. This is what it looks like when you're sleeping, but I like to actually like stuff it next to my head so I really can't hear nothing. It's the noise canceling for me, like between my pillow, between my headphones. I love that noise canceling shit. And like, it's an expensive item that most people would not spend their money on, and I'm over here like, one was sent to me and me and Shannon were fighting over it, so I bought another one. And I regret nothing. Nothing. Oh my god, Monica. It would change the game. Change the game. Oh, let's see. Oh my god, you're too funny. I keep forgetting Britt's husband's name is Shannon. Oh my god. I got the Sleep Crown for my birthday. Game changer. Yes, girl, I have the Sleep Crown. I love it. Took it. Yes, I get so excited when I find stuff that I'm like, oh my god, it changed my life. When I find like products like that and people get them and then they love it, it makes me so happy. Yeah, it's like, it's something so spectacular about the weight of it, the texture. Guys, it is, no, it's not like any other pillow. Like, you think, it sounds so ridiculous, but I'm telling you, it is magical. Magical. It's so good. So that's one product I'm like, I cannot live without the Sleep Crown. That's coming with me to Miami, please believe, because I cannot live without it. Next one. I have been way too obsessed with coffee lately. It's a problem. I thought mine was broken, but I was pleasantly surprised today when I tried the frother and it worked. It worked today. It was broken the other day. So this is the Keurig, the K-Cafe, the single serve K-Cup pod. It's a coffee, latte, and cappuccino maker. So we used to have one of the, like, I forget what brand it was, but it was where you actually, like, put the coffee grounds in it and makes a whole pot. We used to have one like that. Shannon would always, like, dump half of the pot every single day. So I started getting, like, I got this Keurig because I'm like, oh, it's got the frother. I love that shit. And I didn't even really drink coffee, but I'm like, but it's got the frother, though, so I want it. So I was convinced. I'm like, I'm going to be, like, a coffee influencer. Now look at me on TikTok. But I was like, all right. So for a while, Shannon was just using this. And then recently, I'm like, oh my god, where have I been my whole life? Coffee, like, I drink cold brew, but the frother, The frother. I completely agree. Coffee is always an acceptable gift. 100% agree. Whether it's a coffee maker, whether it's a gift card to Starbucks or a gift card to like a local coffee shop. Because guys, shop small businesses. Shop those small fucking businesses. I'll get on that high horse again later. But if you can, like Dunkin', wherever, whatever coffee shop your mother in your life absolutely adores, get her gift cards. Fuck it. You can't go wrong with coffee. I should have just put gifts you can't go wrong with. That should have been the title of this video. If I spent over $50 on her, mom would flip out. She's fine. She's fine. So this is one. Yes, it's more expensive. But even just like a basic ass coffee maker. If there's a coffee lover in your life, coffee maker, gift card, even like specialty coffee grounds. Like, people love coffee. You can't go wrong. You know what's another one lately is like the specialty ice makers. People are losing their damn shit on that on TikTok. They're like, oh, this is why you don't give like a premature adult money because they buy dumb ice makers. That's like a thing. Yes, gourmet coffee blends. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, that Keurig machine is such a great idea. I would love that for me. Right? Feel free to send this video to anybody that might be shopping for you. So that's what I'm like, listen, we can't live without our freaking Keurig. Now this next one, guys. I feel bad even recommending this because it's so expensive. But let me tell you, I cannot recommend this enough. I have one that's 10 years old, right? And I cannot recommend this brand enough. And y'all are going to shoot me because look at the price point for a fucking blender. But let me tell you, the New York State Fair changed my life about 12 years ago when I saw the Vitamix for the first time. I'm that girl. You guys have a fair where you live? I go down, up and down every single aisle. When they're sitting there trying to sell their asses off, I'm like, oh yeah, give me all the samples. I want to watch all the demos. I was there one day with my parents, and we came across the Vitamix. And they're making ice cream, they're boiling soup, they're doing the whole shebang. Like, they're blowing me away. So my parents, they bought one. It had to be like 10 to 12 years ago now. I now have that one. It went through their household. They bought a new one because they loved it so much. And then they passed that one on to me. So I'm like, I will happily take that handout. But it's truly, like, you look at this and you're like, there's no fucking way it's that. There's no way it's worth it. Lies. All lies. It's worth every single penny. If you love, like, kitchen gadgets, I don't even know what else to tell you other than, listen. Oh, Monique, I tried finding, I have Costco linked down below. They do sell Vitamix at Costco, but that's where I just pulled up this whole thing. Literally, I'm pretty sure every single blender that you're going to get from Vitamix is going to be worth it. My parents, theirs grinded a shot glass. That's how intense the blades are in this. It's, okay. So before I had the Vitamix, the one that was passed down to me, I had a Ninja. Like, the souped up, like, best Ninja you can get. It's so loud. So incredibly loud. And then, it doesn't quite, like, everything's blended, but it's not as smooth. Like, the Vitamix, it's smooth. If you know, you know. If you know, you know the Vitamix. Guys, if you have a Vitamix, let us know in the chat. Like, come through for me and let these people know that I'm not full of shit. Okay? That's what I need y'all to do for me. Seriously, it will last forever. Like, it is an investment. And it's like, there's so many people. Wow, I thought my fancy Ninja blender food processor I bought years ago at the Costco was expensive. It's cheaper now. It's so expensive. It was the demo. The demo got us. I was like, oh my God. I'm telling you, they sold the shit out of that blender. Sold the shit out of it. And it's worth it. It's worth every penny. Let's jump back to makeup really quick because I forgot to mention some brushes. Because I think this is a fantastic gift for somebody. So I have two brands that they're just staples for me. They just are. You see me talk about and feature these brands all the damn time. So I'm going to start with BK Beauty. They have the Mother's Day sale going on right now. It is 20 to 30% off if you use the code MOM21. You can see the little thingy up here. I'm not sure when the sale ends. Actually, let me click on this to see if it shows me. No, it doesn't. So they've got, oh, here we go. Use code MOM21 at checkout. Mother's Day sale valid through 5/9. Let's see, combine discount code with bundle discounts to maximize the savings. Boom, there you go. So, I have all the brushes from BK Beauty. I cannot recommend these brushes enough. I'm telling you, guys, I collabed with them last year with my bundle, but since then, let me give you my top brushes because I love synthetic, because these are synthetic. I love synthetics for creams and liquids. So I'm going to say the 101. You guys see me use this and just shove it down your throats countless amounts of times. It's my favorite foundation brush. Then I have the 106. You can feel free to bundle these two together for your special mother in your life. But the 106, I love this for that Chantecaille powder. It just fits perfectly. I could use this for my like cream bronzers, contours, blush. I use this brush for everything. This is like a staple. These two were both in my bundle and I still love them. I also love the 107, but I do have a Rephr brush. That's the other brand I'm going to talk about. I have a Rephr bronzer brush that I would recommend over this one. I've been loving, oh, excuse me, burpee, the 108. I love this for concealer and then also for my cream or liquid highlight. I was sleeping on that brush for a really long time. These, I would say, are the four that I would be like, all right, if you're going to shop any brushes, these would be the ones that I would get. But then I got to talk about my boos over at Rephr because they make the best brushes for natural hair brushes. And I purchased a few of these and then some of them were sent to me, but I talk about these brushes all the fucking time. If I were to recommend any, the 13 and 14, if you have hooded eyes, these are incredible. I see that their concept store, they keep adding brushes. I literally love all of them. All the ones that I have, but I love their brushes. Like, their eye brushes are outstanding. And then I also love basically like what I would use for powder bronzers, powder blushes, powder highlights. I like these like big type of brushes, but it's like I could live without them because I really don't fucks with them that much. But these, the 3 and 4 are bae. But all of their eye brushes I think are outstanding. But these two, I cannot get enough. What? Oh, Rephr is the shit. I thought you were saying Rephr's in the chat. I'm like, they are? I didn't think they knew I was going live. I think they all have, yes, you have them all now. Love Rephr. Let me pull up the, oh my God, I'm going to drop these everywhere. I typically have my eye brushes set separately. But let me see what's in the concept store currently, because this is, listen, if you are not shopping Rephr in the concept store, I don't know what the fuck's you doing. So the number 12, the number 16 are currently in the, let's see, they're currently in the concept store. You got the brush number 20 is the fan brush. The brush 23 is like the tiniest, it's the tiniest pencil brush I've like ever seen in my life. Yes, this one right here gets right, like, you truly can't even tell how small it is. It's so tiny. Literally every brush from Rephr is fantastic. If you have a makeup lover in your life that needs some makeup brushes, or if you have a makeup artist in your life, you can't go wrong with the BK Beauty. Because if I was freelancing, I would go all synthetic. I would not go natural hair just because you'll destroy them with trying to keep them sanitized. So that is the brushes that I would strongly recommend for Mother's Day. Now let me get on my high horse real quick. Guys, if you're shopping for Mother's Day and you want to get gift cards and shit, shop local. All right? This is where it's like, just make your ma feel pampered. And this is where my Instagram stories came through. Because I asked you guys, like, what was the best gift you ever received? What was the, like, best gift that you've ever, either the best gift that you've received or given? I asked both. And people were saying, like, getting their hair done. So I'm going to plug. I'm in the Auburn, New York area. Like, Auburn, Syracuse, that's where I'm at. These are some of my favorite salons. I work with them all the time with weddings. Shop your local salon. Like, send your mother, send your grandmother, send whoever it is. Be like, you know what? Go get your hair done. Go get your lashes put on. Go get some lash extensions. Go get some microblading. Go, just go to the salon. Go have a great day. And you're supporting local businesses at the same time. So, I cannot recommend these salons specifically enough because they're like the 3 that I work with the most. Like I said, I'm in a very small area, but it's just one of those things to remember. Shop your local businesses because, especially salons, I don't know if y'all were paying attention, but salons were shut down for like a significantly long time. And it's like these people are literally all like working for themselves. They work in a salon, but essentially they're themselves. So support your salons. Who doesn't love going to get their hair did? I know I do. You can't go wrong with sending your woman to salon, right? How many of y'all would love that? How many of y'all would love that? Because I know I would. The next most popular, I think this was actually the most popular feedback that I got was, yo, just give me a spa day. Get me out of the fucking house. Send me to the spa. I've been to this spa and it's fantastic. But there's like literally, I feel like every town almost has a spa. Support your local spas. Go get a massage. Go get a facial. Yes, we love that for us. Yes. I cannot get enough. Like, I need to get far more massages, but this is like the perfect gift. Perfect gift. Because it's just like, because like with this spa specifically, it's an actual like, it's not like a resort, but there's like rooms and stuff. You could stay there for the whole day. You have access to the pool. Like, it's a whole ordeal. You book a massage and you're there for the whole day. That's what I'm talking about. Get your moms out of the house. They don't want to be home. They're home enough. Get them out of the house. Go to the spa. Next one. This is my doctor. I know great doctors. Who doesn't want some Botox, baby? Who doesn't want some lip filler? If you're into that, I know not everybody's into it. I do think I'm getting lip filler next month, but don't judge me, because I don't care if you are anyways. But another great opportunity. Plastic surgeon. Throw a gift card. Fuck it. Who doesn't love Botox, man? I ain't judging. I'll be all about that life. I also have... This is the place that I go for my laser hair removal. They also do cool sculpting and shit like that. Like, it's just the stuff. It's like, treat yourself. Right? Treat yourself. I'm like... But why? But why does my man plan me an all day with him and the kids for Mother's Day? Ain't nobody said that. They just send you by yourself. I mean, your kids are going to the spa? I don't even think kids are allowed at our spa, but I could be wrong. I've never seen kids at the spa in our area. You need to straighten him out. Mm-hmm. I always want lip filler just a tiny just a tiny bit. That's right, judge-free zone. Mm-hmm. Guys, I'm very curious. What do you think of the recommendations that I had today? Now, I was thinking, because I figured somebody would ask me this. They're going to say, Brittany, like, you're a stepmom. What would you want for Mother's Day? I feel like my mother, because she's like, don't get me anything. Don't get me anything. And I'm like the same way. Like, if I want something, I just go buy it. And I don't feel that Mother's Day is something like you have to go out and buy stuff. It's nice, obviously. and that's where I wanted to focus on the stuff that like either changed my life or I cannot recommend enough, or it gives you a break, or it makes you feel just a little bit better. It makes you feel just a little bit more like yourself, because we all drive ourselves crazy. Everybody drives us crazy every so often, but I'm like, all right, I'd first of all say, just give me a day that I don't have to repeat myself like 12 times. That'd be fantastic. Just give me a day. Like, this is where it's like, all right, I don't want to spend no money. What can I do? Clean my house for me. This is another recommendation. If you don't have, like, people that could come clean your house, like, as far as, like, if you got kids that are like, wow, what can I do? I have somebody come clean my house every so often just because I'm like, I can't. And it's just like she cleans so much better than I can. It's also supporting local businesses. It's not like it's not that deep. It's just like, all right, I need like a real good deep cleaning on my house, so I have somebody come do it for me. And I'm like, all right, that alone would be such a great gift. Like, because obviously there's companies out there that do this for a job, or like especially small businesses. A gift card for something like that. A gift card to get like your car detailed, or like something. It's just like one less thing that person has to do is fantastic. Like that's where it's like, just let me not have to ask. That's ultimately like the best gift you can give. Let me not have to hound you to clean your room. Just have your room cleaned. Like, just fold your laundry. How hard is it? Right? But if I was thinking, okay, if I wanted something that's going to make my life just a little bit easier, it's one less thing that I need to do. And Karen Harris and oh my God, Karen Harris has sold this and sent me videos and all sorts of things on this damn thing. Oh my God, I'm just like, I feel like shameful even posting this because people are going to be like, are you kidding me? But people that I know, Things by the Burke, she's another one. She's raved about this so much. If I was to pick one thing that I'm like, it would just make my life that much easier, and it's one less thing that I have to do every fucking week, it's this litter robot. Because there's nothing I hate more than scooping the cat shit when that was not supposed to be my duty. Oh my God, weeding my garden, landscaping, yes. Oh, you just nailed it. No laundry? Yeah, yes. It's like literally just do your chores. But like I said, if I was to pick one material thing that I'm like, I have yet to spend my own money on it, and I really don't want to, but it would just be one less thing that I need to do, and it would be fantastic, and that is scooping the cat shit. And I just am like, this is so extra. But it does it all for you. I think the only thing that you have to do is actually physically empty it when it gets too full. But it, like, the cat goes in, does its business, comes out, and then it rotates. And it scoops its own shit for you. Right? How extra can I get? But that's, like, the one thing. And then I'm like, okay, probably a purse. Like, a luxury purse. That's just... I love purses. I'm probably going to get one when I go down on vacation, because I'm like, I was supposed to get one a year ago, and I'll have that thing for the rest of my life. Yes. Mm-hmm. Dog pooper scooper service. Let's see, does it really work? Rachel and Karen both have it, and they have talked me into it so badly. Yes! Yes! I forgot to mention that. I had that in my brain, and I forgot to feature that. A Roomba! Yes! It's one less thing. I mean, I think you still have to vacuum, but it's a lot less. Like, you let the Roomba run, like, once a day, it upkeeps with everything. It's one less thing that you need to do. Yes. Oh, yep. Yeah, that lasted about a week. Love that for me. It still pisses me off. That's why I don't get any pets, because I know it will turn into my duty. Yep. Oh my God, fish tank. Fish tanks are the worst. Oh man. But guys, I think that's everything for me. That was a lot. Oh, it was about average time. We're usually here for about an hour. But those are the things that I'm like, all right, if you want to get something, those would be like the things that I'm like, I can't live without. Or things that I strongly recommend. They've been game changers for me, or whatever the case is. Rachel is Things by the Burke. She's here on YouTube. She's a new mama. I think this is going to be her first Mother's Day, actually. Yes, the Roomba. I have the Samsung one, but Samsung appliances and myself don't really get along. We don't get along. Thank you, Chupapi. Chupapi. You guys are gonna hear that like every time I see Vinny's in the chat. I don't think the Roomba can handle... Oh, probably not. Probably not. I have like all like either tile or like laminate floors. That's what I have in my house. So it works great for me. I ran the Roomba over with your wheelchair. I've seen like horror stories from people's Roomba. I think it was Raw Beauty Christie. I think hers ran over like cat shit once and it dragged it across the whole house. Gotta be careful with that sometimes though. Mm-hmm. Swears by her Roomba? Yes! Chupapi, chupapi! Alright guys, I would love to hear what you guys recommend, what you would like to see in your Mother's Day gifts, or whatever the case is, or if you're just like, no, it's just another day, I don't really care that much. That's pretty much where I'm at. Like, it's just another day. I would like to be appreciated just every day. That's good enough for me. But other than that, guys, if you guys like this video, don't forget to thumbs it up or thumbs it down. Subscribe if you are new. Don't forget to check out the Ana Luisa website. They have that sale going on until... Oh, I deleted it. Shoot. When does it end? I think it was March 5th for US. Hang on. Hang on. Last guaranteed day for shipping before May 9th is May 5th for the US, or international is for May 3rd. And 15% off. Why the fuck not, right? We love that for us. So thank you again for Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. Thank you guys for always tuning in, because without you, I would not get these sponsorship opportunities. And other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because overnight life, love that for me. I will see you guys tomorrow for new makeup releases. Okay, bye!